It is the Raw Wrap-Up, the show after the show that you watch on Monday night for far too long is the show that takes significantly less time to talk about the show that takes too long on Monday nights. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron here on what am I? I'm Sorgatron on the Twitters. We're here on the Google Hangouts, which is on the YouTube Live. I'm in the Mayhem Studio in Pittsburgh, PA. Also on the line with me is Mad Mike in Poughkeepsie, New York.
I'm trying to do the math here, Sorg. All right, so we're the show after the show that you watch for too long, but we're also the show before the show that you don't watch for as long, before the show that we do that can be really long. It depends on who's producing. And this is all before the show that's named after a song that we probably aren't allowed to show.
What song are you talking about?
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
Oh my God. Oh no.
I did it, Sorg!
Well, either way, talking. Also, you could. I was watching Preacher, and I know how AMC has all their like talking Preacher and talking Walking Dead and all that kind of stuff. So now we're talking Raw.
No,
that doesn't work. Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
Anyways, but no, Monday Night Raw. I have to disclaim. I did not watch. I had it on the TV down here in the studio because we were actually filming some Sawtooth Willie. And we had a furry car accident problem. I want to leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
Hold on.
No. I'm going to leave that to your imagination. Not quite as exciting as it sounds. But anyways, so I missed the first hour of Raw, and I had some trouble getting my feet up because I use the app and I use a login kind of thing with the USA app, and it just was not cooperating with my Apple TV. But anyways, that should be changing soon.
Okay.
So. Regardless, I'm going to give myself a cap of 2 hours and 15 minutes, let's say, of absolutely watchable Raw tonight possibility, right? So
okay, all right, that's fair.
Grade me on a curve this evening.
Okay.
But anyways,
okay.
How about that last hour?
That was a fun show.
If you just took the last hour of Raw, that was a great freaking Raw.
Yeah, Raw does that from time to time. Where like you can just have one real good hour and two kind of okay hours.
But I'm okay with that. Like it gave me something at least like the end of the show. Because how many times do we get this slog in the last hour of the show to get to whatever the point of the show was? Between the Finn Balor and Cesaro match, which is great on its own, and I didn't even mind all the involvement. There was fun. That was fun. The ambulance situation, the Apollo Crews thing. I love the good for Titus O'Neil. We've talked about this before, probably on this show, probably on the 205 Live Midweek War, but good for Titus O'Neil for being like the best and tallest manager ever.
Well, hey, good for WWE for actually getting people to boo Braun Strowman. I think that was the whole goal of this.
Granted,
it changed when Roman came out,
of course,
as it's wont to do, but people booed Braun. I think that was the real desired result.
At least for a moment. I think we're in this thing that we're going to boo the moment. We're not going to necessarily, and booing the Braun doesn't mean you don't appreciate the Braun.
No, well, yeah, but still, you're supposed to boo Braun. Like he's the heel.
But they got the crowd, is what you're saying. It's kind of like when we're talking about, this crowd's shitting on the crowd on the show for the most part, and then they just wrestled their asses off and got the attention, which we've talked about the cruiserweights before.
Yeah, I thought it was a good move on their part. I would have also liked to see, and this is wishful thinking, I would have liked to see Akira Tozawa come out and try to help. Like, just give me Akira Tozawa for Braun Strowman for 2 minutes. That's all I need. That's all I need for it.
I gotta say, I partially agree, but I'm kind of okay with them being kind of siloed.
No, and they're doing it also to protect Akira Tozawa, which I get.
Oh, yeah,
because you're going to have Tozawa versus Neville.
Right. Nothing is going to happen from him coming out except him getting thumped by Braun Strowman as well.
I still want to see it though.
I know. In your heart of hearts, you're like, please just see Akira Tozawa just kick Braun in the head.
Even talking about it makes me say yay, Sorg.
Yeah, exactly. Well, okay, that leads into okay. I want to talk about the cruiserweight match that I did see, but still, I love the ambulance. Although I really just wanted like the ambulance to back into Braun when you realize like, oh, it's gonna be Roman.
Well, you know what I do like? Like Roman got him probably the best shot he's gotten on Braun, and we still end Raw with Braun standing up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think it's.
Country strong.
I know this isn't gonna happen. Braun needs to win on Sunday. Braun needs to win. I'm sorry, he does.
Did he win?
No,
he didn't win. wait, no, he didn't win that last match with Roman.
Oh wait. Huh.
I thought he did.
He might have. But honestly, it was so long ago because of the injuries and whatnot that no one really remembers.
True. Either way, everybody was so bloodied it didn't matter who won.
Yeah, like this isn't even the 3 months don't matter thing. Like I legitimately don't remember because it was so long ago.
Well, basically, okay, you know what I do remember? I remember the attack with the ambulance afterwards. I remember a very bloodied Roman.
Yes.
Despite no matter who got the pin on that one, nobody won.
Yeah.
You know?
I really think Braun needs to win on Sunday. Still.
Well, it depends on where he's going with it, right? It depends on what they're doing. Like, well, it depends on who's going where, right? Does Roman need to look strong to take on Brock, or does Braun need to get a win in to throw his name in the hat for Brock? Because, man, and I know we're kind of presuming Brock having the win, except, you know, despite the fact that we made another bet.
A 10-bot bet.
Yeah, another 10-bot bet, 20-bot bet.
20-bot bet. Excuse me, 20-bot bet.
It's sitting on the desk upstairs. I stare at it every day.
Hashtag 20-bot bet.
You know, I don't want to put that because knowing some of the things that I learned in Thailand, I feel like that might probably mean something else that I don't want to get involved with.
That means I'm going to use it even more. Hashtag 20-bot bet.
Oh, boy. That means if you say 20-bot bet with your eyes closed in front of a mirror, then that guy that kept chasing me down for the bubble bathroom in the red light district is going to show up in my room.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tell me it's my birthday.
Okay.
Thanks, Chest Flexor. Okay, I had a really interesting time in Thailand. And you can go see Chest Flexor's Facebook page to see some of that. The elephant video went up today. You want to go see Chest Flexor fight with an elephant? A baby...
Well, wait a minute, hold on. Is that code word for his penis?
No, there was a baby elephant. It was really pissed off.
Right, then I would actually like to see that.
No, we went to an elephant camp. So this is what podcasting does for you. If you podcast long enough, you'll go on a trip to Thailand with a wrestler and ride elephants.
That's probably true.
It's a ping pong show.
Sorg, can we talk about Enzo Amore?
Fill me in. I saw that he had some words at the beginning of the show. I wasn't able to hear the words. I'm going to have to go back and watch that on YouTube or something. But tell me what's going on with Enzo and Cass, because I think they had a scuffle at the beginning and that was it, right?
Enzo basically opened the show and he did a huge promo, like how Cass never really had his back because Cass basically use Enzo because he's gold on the microphone, and Enzo was talking about like, I can't wait to see your face when you get that royalty check next quarter and you have 0 dimes. Like it was just really, really fucking good. Like
awesome.
Enzo basically took every catchphrase that he had and spoke it seriously. Like he talked about a lot of stuff that you can't teach, like his heart, his desire, his passion, all that stuff. He used 0 dimes. He used Smack Talker Skywalker. He even spoiled the end of Star Wars, you know, for people who haven't seen that 30-year-old movie, 40-year-old, whatever. But yeah, it was a good promo. And then they cut back to Cass and he called him a castle, which I thought was pretty great. But yeah, then they went back to Cass to get a reaction, and Enzo jumped him from behind. It was really good.
Absolutely. That's awesome.
It was really, really good.
Good. I'm glad to see this happening. And I presume, have they announced the match for the pay-per-view this weekend?
Yeah, they announced it on Facebook Live, I think.
And it's something they could do. It could be something funky, and maybe they get a something at SummerSlam. I think it would be in Brooklyn. I think it would be really hard to do it.
A loser Downs match.
A what?
A loser leaves Raw match for SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think
that would be amazing, because then you could have Cass go SmackDown, and you could have him kick the head off James Ellsworth. Because Cass, do you know what Cass is saying now? Cass is saying he's where the money is. Do you know who else is where the money is? Miz Money in the Bank. Carmella.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. I think this is all a rich thing.
When we were speculating, wasn't that thing I was speculating that Cass rolls over to SmackDown, shoves Ellsworth out of the way, and takes his woman back.
Yep. I think that can really, really happen.
And he could do fine being her enforcer.
Oh, dude, they would be Edge and Lita. Are you kidding me? They would be freaking Edge and Lita, but kind of with the roles reversed.
Yeah.
Because Carmella is the one that has the briefcase.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. And here's the cool part. This is the part that I just saw of right now. If you have Ellsworth get destroyed by Cass, you can have him apologize to the rest of the women's division and turn him back into a sympathetic face, and maybe pair him up with someone like Becky Lynch, who could use some character development, and Ellsworth can help her with that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they've had so much friction that I think all of that could work. I think all of that could work.
You know what else I enjoyed? First of all, I enjoyed the tweet that Bo Dallas now looks more and more like that guy that hangs out with the Rainmaker in New Japan.
That's fair. Yeah.
Also, like, great character kind of update for him, getting him out of this Bo Leave thing.
I mean, I don't really know what his character is now.
No, but something's happening. I don't know what it is yet. Maybe he's just going to be my WWE equivalent, and I'll feel bad for him, like, because he'll be my Mr. Cisco. But he's kind of. I don't know if anybody saw his reaction over there.
Oh no, Braun going kill Bo.
Oh no. But still, I know they're in a lackey position, but it's still the best thing they've had in such a long time. I was glad to see them involved with that. I was glad to see, Heath Slater get an Intercontinental title match, like pretty legitimate Intercontinental title match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
It was good. It was some good stuff. I love to see they're in the mix for this kind of stuff.
I would have rather seen the triple threat at the pay-per-view. True. There's these kind of like 6-man trajectories happening now between that and the stuff with Drifter Hardys, the Bar, is that what we're calling them? Sure.
And Finn.
The Bar and the Drifter and Finn and the Hardys.
Right. I was just trying to remember the people. I had no significant order to that because everybody was jumbled in that pile when Finn flipped out.
Man.
Also, I know there was something on commentary that was delightful tonight. Did you catch it?
No, I didn't. What was it?
The Hardys were on commentary during the Finn and Cesaro. I know you sped through Raw a bit because you were a little late.
I came back from work, so I sped through.
But there was definitely a delightful match going on.
He's been doing that.
I know, but
nope, doesn't count.
I don't care if it counts.
Sorg, that doesn't count. Because that just makes me want them to break more. Either do it or don't do it. No, either do it or don't fucking do it. Don't tease. Don't tease if you don't know if you're gonna come through with it.
If they know, you don't know what they don't know that they know.
Sorg,
wait. We've been here before. Let's not go down this thread again.
Sorg, if they knew,
we've done this.
It would have been done.
We've done this. No, but maybe they knew something else. They wouldn't do it at a certain point. Maybe this is something that happens at SummerSlam. I think if you had it in your pocket now, that's a SummerSlam moment.
Nope. That's an Extreme Rules moment.
No.
Yeah. No, you break them at Extreme Rules. then you build to SummerSlam. You don't break them at SummerSlam.
What else? Oh, cruiserweights.
No, fuck that. We're talking about the best fucking segment on the show.
Wait, is it Joe and Brock?
Fuck yes, it's Joe and Brock.
That's pretty good.
Are you kidding me? That was so good. That was the first time Samoa Joe has seemed like Samoa Joe since goddamn TNA. And it's the first time Brock has actually spoken more than 2 sentences as champion.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, it made Brock look like a bitch, which was great. Like,
pardon me, it sounds like something exploded outside. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. But it was an awesome segment. Like that hand cam of Samoa Joe looking for Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman doing commentary on that.
I love him running into, Daniel Bryan choked him out. Kurt Angle, him too. And he runs down the list of the current people, right? And it's just like
I would have loved it if he just started going through TNA jobbers, like Shark Boy choked him out, Curry Man choked his ass out. Like, it would have been amazing if he started doing that, or if he just started listing former Ring of Honor world champions that he's beaten up,
recent champions in other companies.
Christopher Daniels choked him out. Jay Lethal choked him out.
He was here for a cup of coffee.
That would have been the icing on the cake, but still, it was really good.
Am I correct? Christopher Daniels has been there for like a jobber match or something, right?
Oh, yeah, he was on Velocity.
He had to have been. Yeah, like back in the AJ Styles days.
I've seen it. He was on Velocity.
Is that back when he had like the blonde hair?
No. He had he hadn't committed to shaving his head yet. It was at the weird male parent baldness bit.
What am I doing with this? I can't commit to it, and gone.
But I still do not think Samoa Joe's winning. But damn it, the build has been phenomenal.
But it makes you think. But it gives you like, man, you could do
no,
it,
it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because I know things. I know how wrestling works. But they're like, for people who aren't like us, a lot of people think Samoa Joe's gonna win.
I gotta ask you, just in retrospect, and you gotta tell me the truth on this. Did you think Jinder was getting the belt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. As soon as they announced that he was getting a shot, absolutely, I knew he was getting the belt.
Is it because it was SmackDown?
Yeah, it's because it's SmackDown. Because I said it from the moment he won that he was going to be the new JBL.
Okay.
He's Jinder Bradshaw Layfield. Like that's what's going on. He's even got his own specialty match. JBL had the bull rope match. Jinder's got the Punjabi prison.
He does. Yeah, which they were advertising tonight. So.
Oh yeah. It's happening. It's happening again. Okay, so you were talking about cruiserweights before I got sidetracked into.
I don't think I even care anymore. No, Mustafa Ali and Neville had an insanely good match.
Yes, they did, and I love Mustafa Ali.
He's so good. Like,
and Cedric had a good promo tonight too. Like, I like Cedric.
I saw Alicia Fox came back in the neck brace.
Excuse me, Alicia Fox.
It was weird because at that point we were recording a part of Sawtooth Willie where he was describing how penguins devoured a polar bear, and it's while she was coming out on mute.
I thought they devoured predators. Hockey reference. Hockey.
You keep that puckball talk somewhere else. You start your own podcast if you want that kind of noise.
Hockey reference.
By the way, he's the one in Poughkeepsie. I'm the one in Pittsburgh that could rather care less at this point.
I'm the one who drove in early to see the Stanley Cup parade.
And I'm like, I've seen enough championship parades in my life.
Okay. All right. Fair.
I mean, I've been to like 2 or 3 of them. So, yeah. There's a pretty bad point where you're like, we've had so many championships in the last 10 years. They're like, not a parade. But anyways, nothing beats the furry parade.
That's true.
And there's a shout out there. Go to our friends at Scare House, the Scare House here in Pittsburgh on Facebook. There's a wonderful Facebook Live of the Furry Parade. I don't know if you saw the pictures on my Wrestling Mayhem show posts from Saturday where I found a Finn Balor furry.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
Give me its card. I couldn't tell if it was.
Is that code for something?
I understand. No, it had a business card.
I'm just making sure.
I'm just saying.
I don't know furry life.
And I honestly don't know if it was a guy or a girl. That's why I'm saying it's. Also, I'm not sure what it was except for something dead, which was pretty awesome. Finn Balor.
It was the demon fur Balor.
I don't know, but Finn Balor.
Sorg. You know who it was? Sorg? Fergal.
On that note, Mad Mike, how much of Raw in your abbreviated skip through of the show do you think is watchable tonight? How much are you going to go back and watch?
No, I'm going to go back and watch the whole thing. I want to watch the matches. I'll be generous. I'll say 2 hours, 20 minutes. Wow. I thought it was really good. Yeah, nice. I thought it was really good. Like, I probably could do without the Miz Raj match. Mm-hmm. Like the Miz Heath Slayer match, because I know he's not going to win unless it led to something else. Like, you know.
So I'm going to go a flat 2 hours. I can't think of anything that was really like, I could do without.
Seth Rollins.
Goldust?
No, the Goldust stuff was fine.
Goldust was good. I mean,
it was what you expected it to be. But God, Seth, is there any program like the fact that we haven't even talked about Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt? Does anyone care?
It feels like they barely did anything, and really, do I need an Kurt Hawkins match in my life?
Nope. And Bray Wyatt's podcast from the desert. By the way, I'm calling all of Bray Wyatt's promos now podcasts. That's all I'm doing. Because it's basically the same fucking thing I do when I do a solo midweek war.
Bray Wyatt is just logging into Google Hangouts and joining us from wherever the fuck he is this week.
Hey, man, listen, let me talk to you about a place in Orlando, man. What I'm going to do is there are sharks in swimming pools. Man, there's dragons that are fighting. They're fighting, man. They're fighting dragons. Like,
all we need, please, can he do this? And we're going to convert him to audio. And I need just to read from Bray Wyatt giving a Squarespace commercial, and it's a podcast.
Well, no, he doesn't have advertising yet, Sorg.
Not yet.
I know, he will.
He will.
Well, unless
hashtag Braycast, hashtag please sponsor us, hashtag I'm in a desert, man.
Sorg. He's gonna change his catchphrase from follow the buzzard to follow the crickets, and he's gonna sponsored by Cricket Wireless.
There you go.
Follow the crickets, man. They've got great coverage.
Bray Wyatt. I'm a fan of Seth. I'm a fan of Bray. I'm just saying.
I'm a fan of both. But as I've said,
give me Braycast. Give me Braycast, man. Give me Braycast. No, Seth needs
needs to go away for 6 months.
He needs like a Finn Balor feud or something that's going to just tear down the house.
No, Seth needs to be heel. That's what Seth needs. He's garbage as a face. He's garbage as a face. Not everyone can work face and heel. Not everyone can do that.
So you're saying like he needs to? I mean, we're going to chill him. We're going to cheer him because he's Seth freaking Rollins, but he doesn't have to be a good guy.
No, he's better when he's bad.
How about you?
Like Sorg? We should do this for.
He was a pretty tremendous.
I mean, we should get into show discussion tomorrow night if we don't have much to talk about. Who's the best as a face and a heel? Because there are some really great heels. There are some really great faces. Very few people can pull off both of those sides of the coin. Very, very few people can pull that off. And I'm talking consistently. Because even like someone like Jericho, he has to be a hated heel before he can be a really good face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there are not many people who can pull off face and heel just really well, really seamlessly. Because, like, look at Miz. Miz is one of the best heels working. When Miz is a face, he's awful. He is absolutely dog shit as a face. Like, it's the same for Seth Rollins. Like, honestly, their roles should be reversed. Bray should be a face and Seth should be a heel. I'm serious. Bray gets cheered every single time he comes out.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Like, Bray could be like Undertaker was Undertaker no matter what, but he was face, heel,
Do you
whatever.
remember that one week that Bray was face?
When was that?
It was like a year ago when he teamed with Roman Reigns. And like he pointed at Roman Reigns and Roman speared someone coming in behind him when Bray was going for a pin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like if Bray was an actual leader of puppets and goes like Roman and he spears someone, like, oh, that's what we want to see.
Yeah. I mean, could you see him as a face kind of taking on Braun?
Yes, categorically.
Mm-hmm.
Categorically.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
So we're really just entering the space where maybe the cult isn't so bad.
Sorg, it's Stockholm Syndrome. It's fine.
Okay. It's like
TNA's had me there for years.
GFW. We have to get
TNFW.
TNFW. Yes. Mad Mike, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me around. I'm in the pool a lot these days. I got my pool set up again.
Oh, I need a pool.
I have a Millennium Falcon float. I'm on that. You know, I can do a Kessel run less than 12 parsecs.
I don't know. I need to start sneaking into that pool that you were sneaking into.
I'm telling you, it would absolutely work.
There's a hotel with a pool, like about a mile down the road from me, and Mike's like sneaking into it after he checked out of the place.
After Chachi's wedding, it was hot. We went in the pool.
They didn't go to the public pool 2 miles this way that you can't miss.
We didn't have our bathing suits, Sorg.
Oh, boy. On that note, I'm at Sorgatron on Twitter, sorgatronmedia.com. Check out the Scarehouse podcast. Check out all the wrestling podcasts. I had a great hour conversation with Scotty Santiago about his trip with Lowrider for like 6 weeks or so in Mexico, in which he got like destitute and was eating like fruit off of some fruit tree in a public market somewhere. It was an incredible discussion. He might have seen a UFO. There's a lot of weird stuff that happened. It's a fantastic conversation about and even a cameo appearance in the story by DJ Zima Ion. Thank you. He's going to return this Thursday. We're going to be on Facebook Live at 11 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday night, and we're going to get to the point of the story.
Okay.
If you like fucked up wrestling road stories, this is the fuckedest up wrestling road story I think I've heard in a while.
Okay.
Mostly because Lowrider is involved.
I'm intrigued.
Do you know Lowrider?
I know a bit of Lowrider.
I've seen him wrestle a couple of times, and then I just know a bunch of people that know him said, yeah, that fucking Lowrider. Like,
our lowrider is so low, your ass will drag on the pavement.
I don't know if that's exactly how he talks, but he is Mexican.
I was quoting the Eddie Bravo song from.
Oh, there you go. The go check it out. Indie Mayhem Show. That's the show for Scotty Santiego's first ever 2-parter interview that we've ever done, and 2-parter as in 2 weeks, because I was too tired to keep going that night. But anyways, thank you, Mad Mike. Thank you, Mayhem Nation. Apologies, I realized I didn't get to the chat room here. And I know some of you guys have been popping in here on Monday nights.
Sorg, what did they say?
Oh, jeez. I guess I'll look in the chat room. This show isn't long enough. And there's nobody in the chat room. No, Traegar's out there talking about Jerry Lawler or something. Kane Booker T. Colonel Tim. Oh, will we see a Scottish supernova phase of Noam?
Only if he burns really, really brightly. I don't even know what that means.
Sure. I'm not sure the Scottish supernova. Like,
isn't he already called the Scottish supernova?
He's called that, but I have a feeling there's something he was doing with the gimmick. Bo Dallas looks like an old Undertaker. He's just missing the motorcycle. Isn't he turning into his character from the Marine?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, because he looked. I'm like remember watching the trailer for them. I'm like, whoa, Bo Dallas looks badass. So does Kurt Axel. And here they are. Hey, Cena's coming back, you guys. Did you hear that? Billy Johnson's in the Facebook group saying, "Hey, I don't know when John Cena's coming back. Can somebody please tell me when John Cena's coming back?" Something that was a lot closer. Did you hear that?
I heard that. Sorg.
Oh boy,
Sorg, someone may have broken into your house.
Brant. No, that was outside. That was a explodey thing. Brandon says hour and a half was watchable for him tonight of the 3 hours.
Okay.
I need to get dinner with Traegar. I tweeted about how I messed up a microwave dinner tonight.
We saw that, Sorg. I'm worried for you.
Yeah, a lot of people came to my assistance. Also said, AJ Styles, Nigel McGuinness, Austin Aries, Daniel Bryan, all choked out by Joe. Thank you, Tina, Traegar, and Brandon. You guys are always in the chat rooms supporting us, and we really do appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I mean that's. I'm glad to see that we're not just talking to each other here on Monday nights, and this is one of the shows that people are really kind of glomming on to here. So we really appreciate that. So once again, you can subscribe to a Wrestling Mayhem Show. I want to try the outro again. WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Subscribe to this. You can find the Raw wrap up over on the iTunes and wherever you like your podcasts, as well as the Wrestling Mayhem Show super feed. You'll get everything, including Mad Mike's Slammiversary recap. He liked it, guys.
Spoiler alert! I didn't hate it.
There you go. And of course, video versions and everything linked on WrestlingMayhemShow.com, on the YouTube page and on the Facebook page. All that stuff goes all over the place. Mike, I'm enjoying. We're not yelling at each other. Chad's not going to go through as much popcorn tonight. I don't know, man. We got to get heated for the NXT debate this week again.
Hey, Sorg. Transformers.
Motherfucker. Guys, until next time, keep it raw.